Okay, so we're back with more Danganronpa V3. Tragedy strikes during Himiko's magic show, and Ryoma is killed. One of my favorite characters. Shuichi must now complete the new trial to fulfill Kaede's wish. Okay, so what do we got in the handbook? We got our gang. Sadly though, Ryoma Hoshi dead. Sucks too. I liked him a lot. What skills we got? Attentive influence. Increases maximum influence a little. I don't think we need any skills. We can do this without skills. This is probably going to get a lot more difficult, so we might as well do this. So, let's do it. Time to begin the next class trial. Mission start! Let us continue.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
You're gonna say Himiko.
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone!
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Spirit Bomb.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
She's not gonna let him talk.
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today!
Goodness.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you!
She so is.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S-E...
Okay, no we don't. I don't.
Himiko seems suspicious.
What? What?
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
What the heck?
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Angie!
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
What the heck?
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
Oh,
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle.
Of course.
Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession. Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
I doubt Himiko killed Ryoma.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Oh boy.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Okay. Non-stop debate. Monokuma, scratch handcuffs, square glass.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong.
Haha, she said it.
The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
God! Ryoma's body was eaten by piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact, but that doesn't mean it was the cause of death.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to have a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
God.
Eaten to bone by piranhas.
It's been so long, I need to catch up on this. Aim, select truth bullet, silencer. Fast forward debate, confirm truth bullet. Shoot truth bullet, hold to lie. Truth cylinder, concentrate. Oh boy, this is a bit difficult now.
Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. His body was eaten by the piranhas. That's the truth, that's the fact. But it doesn't mean that it was the cause of death. Right. So what we're looking for... okay. So we know that Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas. That's the truth. But his cause of death didn't have to do with the piranhas. It had to do with something else.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to...
What we're looking for is the actual cause of death.
To pull off a...
Which... we have the Monokuma file. We have the square glass pane that was at the bottom of the piranha tank where Ryoma's body had appeared. The other bits of glass were shattered, but this pane remained perfectly square. We have the scratched handcuffs. Locked handcuffs that were in the water tank for the Underwater Escape Act. Since it was made out of stainless steel, it was difficult to leave any marks, but small scratches were still visible. It seems to have been taken out of the shower room in the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. And then we have the water tank trick. A hatch near the top that opens the water. So we have to use the scratched handcuffs. I'm assuming.
Sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
That's true.
And he was eaten alive!
I guess that's not it. Ryoma was chomped up by the piranhas, right? You'll need better evidence than that to make me think otherwise. Already I messed up.
Atua has blessed me with an... Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go. Escape was no trick, it's magic.
Wait.
Atua has blessed me with it.
Oh, jeez. Ah. I really feel like it's the eaten alive bit. Will the Monokuma file show it? The victim is the ultimate tennis. The victim was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning afterward. Oh, it is the Monokuma file. There are intervals where there are intervals where, like, I'm recording when I'm not recording, so my memory is not all that
Atua has
stated. It's not all that retained. Shut up!
That's wrong!
それは違うよ! Break!
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas.
He was drowned.
The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Yep.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male!
So what?
Huh?
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously before the show started, during the show, after the piranhas dropped. Before the show started.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Yep.
Agreed.
Thank you, Kurekyo.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water.
That piranha's staring at me, and I find that very humorous. Look at him.
To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Hi.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
I know. Maybe it really was magic.
You're really gullible.
Shut up.
Hi.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings!
Ouch.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
What?
Man, we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
Not real magic.
No, it was real magic.
It was real magic.
Magic. Magic. Magic.
She's so cute.
No! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Let's determine!
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Oh!
It must be real magic!
No!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos,
Two Himikos?
and one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
She can't...
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
She can't do that though! We already discussed this last chapter! Last chapter? Yes, last chapter! That's right, there was a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there was some tricks to the tank.
How did Himiko
The
escape
water
the
tank
water
trick.
tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
No,
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
it's not the curtain.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Yes.
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I think that's it.
I agree.
I agree with that you could at least smile. You could at least smile.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
Oh, shoot. Auto.
I see. So it did have one.
Yep.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Are you really?
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Okay. Rebuttal showdown. Truth blade start.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's
Oh, right.
escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Why? Advance.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere. That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you!
Shoot. It's true that if she opened the tank, water would have been rushing everywhere. But that's exactly why there was a second step to this trick. If I figure out why the hatch was in that exact spot, I'll know the answer.
The water would have gushed out with her! There would have been water everywhere!
I'll cut through your words! There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water.
Is there?
The staircase that was attached to the water tank.
Ah, right! Because then the staircase would have been wet. But as we showed, it wasn't.
Try to remember how the staircase was positioned.
I thought it was the wet staircase, but I kept relegating to the staircase in like the school hallway. Not the staircase to the right next to it. Right, forgot.
It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch. Meaning, The water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
Oh.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
I remember.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
There you go.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Which is where we found the wet spots.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
Yeah.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Right.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Jeez. Whoa. It went out.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
She must have had a change of clothes. Behold the magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with her clothes and why they weren't wet. She never went into the water. She obviously did. She dried off quickly. That's highly improbable, unless it really is magic. She changed her uniform. Hey, see? She changed her uniform.
That's it!
She had a spare set of clothes.
It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Aww.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Aww.
Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
How?
Huh? Like a duck?
Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
No!
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
What?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
We keep pinning Himiko.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
Oh my god.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
What? What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Oh my god.
So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Himiko.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Yes,
lying, you
she's
donkey
right.
lip con artist!
No, she's right, because
She's
Gonta.
not lying!
It's true.
She's
Gonta's
not a con
count.
artist and she doesn't have donkey lips!
Okay, that we don't need to know about. No, but they're right though. Ryoma's body wasn't in there. Because remember, Gonta saw and nothing was there. It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point. Gonta's account.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma.
Also, I just want to point out, Tenko hit some good points, and it really makes me feel bad. I didn't put this in the second to last part earlier because I felt like I was a bit cheesy in some parts. But the way that Tenko talks about Himiko, honestly, that's very sweet. I really like that. That's friendship needs to be like that.
Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
No.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Wrong. What? No!
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase. Quit lying, you donkey lip con artist! She's not lying! She's not a con artist and she's not a donkey lips! The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself. When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it. Are you telling me you saw that happen? No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain. So basically, no one saw anything.
Wrong.
That's wrong! Someone did see inside the tank. It was
Gonta.
Gonta.
Oops, forgot again.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
Exactly.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
No, too small.
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then, Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs? Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? We got Sacred Square Piranha.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body? It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
No.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Why was he not eaten by the piranhas even though he was in the same tank? There was one piece of evidence at the crime scene. The glass pane. He must have been in the glass pane. But how did that happen?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated...
That's the only one I can think of. If the body and the piranhas were separated. The piranhas in the top tank, the glass pane in the water tank. That's the only thing I can think of.
I agree.
Well, it's like it worked. Well, he's smiling.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated.
Keep forgetting.
This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means because Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Wait, really?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Hold up! So then the glass pane was used in the piranha tank, separating Ryoma from the piranhas? So then, when the piranhas fell, Ryoma fell as well. I'm confused. Wait. Yeah, okay. No, I'm confused. How'd they separate the piranhas with the glass pane? How big is the glass pane? Because from my perspective, it looked pretty small. Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... Oh! No, he's right. I saw it. The bottom... See, now that's in the mindset, now I get it. But still... The bottom of the suspended... That must have been why we saw the piranhas so jumbled up. Because remember, I said last time, the piranhas look so jumbled in there. That's my reason for... That's why I said it. They did look jumbled. Ryoma was in the back of it. Thus, the piranhas were all jumbled together up in the front. Oh. Okay. Now it makes sense.
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
That's what I said earlier.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct?
Right?
Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Oh?
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Water tank had the piranhas inside it, was kept in the Ultimate Magician's lab, was carried over to Kaito, Kibo, Kimiko, and Angie. During the magic show, it was hung over the water escape tank using the control panel for the stage light. Only the front side was made out of glass, the other side was made out of wood. It looked like there was no lid from the start. The piranhas that ate Ryoma before the magic show, Angie said it looked like there was more piranhas compared to when she prepared for the show right before. Cram piranhas. Just go with the cram piranhas.
This is it!
Got it.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
Because remember, Angie said that there was more piranhas in there than what it looked like. And like I stated earlier, it looked like they were very cramped up in there. So because of which, it kind of like diverted from it, you know?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
What the heck?
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right?
Yeah.
The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
So I was right.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
Dude.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful! Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
Better than thinking it's Himiko.
Wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
Ah.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Exactly.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
Maybe, not exactly.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard school or something?
So harsh.
Nuh-uh, not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
Oh!
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
What?
So let me explain.
Whoa!
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Oh, yeah. It had to be during the night because of the bug meet and greet. During nighttime. Ah.
Damn it!
So, before nighttime?
That's it!
Oh.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
How else?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination.
Dang.
Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh, God.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What?
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Dude.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down if we consider the source of information. Oh shoot, I forgot I did that. That's not what I wanted to do! What clue helps determine when Ryoma was killed? Dude! It's not what I wanted! Ooh! Ooh! Pool! Pool rules!
I was wrong!
Oh. These guys, because they witnessed Ryoma. The last person who saw Ryoma was Gonta. It was around 8 p.m. last night. Mew also saw Ryoma 30 minutes before that. So 30 minutes before 8 p.m. So that was 7:30. So the people that witnessed Ryoma last time must be these two.
This is it!
Because the bug meet and greet
If we can
and
find
Mew
out
not
who
being able
last
to
saw
see
Ryoma
to
alive,
get out.
we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
So that leaves me, Angie, Tenko, Himiko. Yeah, me, Angie, Tenko, Himiko, and Tsumugi out. Gonta went to go and see... Gonta went to go and get Ryoma, but couldn't get him. And Ryoma's the one that got killed, so he's out. Then there was Mew, who Gonta saw, but was playing with her you-know-what. Kirumi was busy tending to something. So that leaves Mew, Kirumi. Was Karekyo with us? I think Karekyo was with us. Yeah, I think he was with us. So that leaves Mew, Kirumi, and Kaito. Oh boy, something doesn't feel right.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also
Maki, yeah.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
Goodness.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Huh?
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
I doubt that.
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Right.
Fuck that noise.
Of course.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is. Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
Hey! What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
Which is?
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not the
Way I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh boy. Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Yeah, pretty much. Well, you're exactly correct, buddy. But let me give you another tutorial first. The mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's argument. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Not really. Luckily, it's just like white noises. Shut them up with the X button silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for understanding. Mass panic. Full rules, Maki witnessing Ryoma Kokichi's account.
I was running away from Gonta!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the
others were
girls'
with
bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Filthy
Gonta.
pervert! What's Maki's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right before
before 9
nighttime, I
p.m.
got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own
What?
room, jeez.
Hey! Gosh! Jeebus cripes! I need to sort out everyone's statements, just like Kaede did. I need to calm down. Focus on one at a time.
I was running away from Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Why?
got a little heated if you catch my drift. Filthy pervert! What's Maki's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room, jeez.
Okay, next up we hear Maki.
Running away from
I'm you.
Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift. Filthy pervert! What's Maki's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room, jeez.
This is so difficult. Okay.
I was running away from Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
Immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 9 p.m. last night, he was caught by Kirumi in the entrance hall. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. Okay, so Kirumi has an alibi. Does she? Wait. Wait a minute. That was at 8 o'clock. That was at 8 o'clock. But it says here that he caught Kirumi in the entrance hall, and he stayed with her until 10. After he went to the dorms and returned to the Ultimate Entomologist room at 11 p.m. But Kirumi says that she was only there for 5 minutes.
Classroom.
Until they left with Gonta.
Until they left with Gonta. That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room, jeez.
Ah, I was only
What is
alone
your
at the
alibi?
gym
Hiding
for
in the
about
classroom.
5 minutes. Yeah, Kirumi's lying. Oh no.
Are you sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room.
What?
Oh no. I'm running away from Gonta.
Shoot. I had the
What
wrong
is your
thing.
alibi? Stay at the gym?
I heard it.
Kirumi! Why? Why did you lie?
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm confusing myself. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. Oh! Kirumi spotted him. That was right after I left Gonta's lab. It was...
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah! You're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Okay, so my bad. Apparently my microphone cut off, and apparently some stuff was also lost. So I don't know where it stopped at. So we found out that Mew has one other alibi. The other alibi that she has is that Kokichi saw her naked outside in the dark. A mysterious girl figure. See? Right there. It says, I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. And that's Mew. Because only Mew would do that. Also, Kirumi could not have killed Ryoma. So, That is another thing. So, not Kirumi. Thank God. But continuing on. Sorry about that. It was too dark for me to see who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
Girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
Well, we can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Wait, what?
A whole different issue.
Agreed.
It's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
We're really putting her on the spot. Oh, and Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail, right? No, she used her, what she call it? Secret woman weapon, and then... well... I had to use my secret woman weapon. Let's just leave it at that. Now everyone knows.
It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
What?
That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Why?
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Oh my god.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
Stop. Also, Muiruma. The only single person to defeat a legendary Super Saiyan Gonta God Super Saiyan God. Just saying.
I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean
just like that, I
all
wanna leave.
the time.
I want to leave.
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Alibis for yesterday.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I'll trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
Oh boy.
We narrowed it down to two people. And one of those two is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit! If we want
Getting
to find
Nagito
the liar,
Komaeda
I
flashbacks
suggest
here.
that the two suspects argue against each other.
Getting serious Nagito Komaeda vibes here.
No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction.
Can I just say the voice actor of Kokichi is having a lot of fun.
We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
He's having way too much fun.
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. Hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Oh no.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
Why?
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that
my
out,
God.
we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had was it Kaito or Maki's? The motive video that Ryoma had, is it Kaito or Maki's? Wait. Okay. The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? Did Ryoma have Kaito's? Wait. The motive video that Ryoma had. Oh, shoot. Maki's. Ryoma had Maki's video. Because we have Kaito's.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about
Yes.
that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying
Quit
to...
screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit!
What?
I'm not the culprit!
Kaito?
That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't a culprit either.
Huh? What?
What?
That's what I just said.
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Why are you
Hunch?
saying?
Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
Is
You
Kokichi
don't
being
get
serious?
it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Luminary of the Stars!
What?
Love it.
How illogical.
boy.
This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No!
Oh god,
he
he's
might
serious.
actually be that stupid. Damn
What?
idiot! A two-a-dime's
Oh.
idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
You believe
What?
in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what's going on.
That's the only
Really?
thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko, too.
But Himiko's far gone from this. Want to believe, huh?
Wanting to
think I
believe in
understand.
someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult. I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What? Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about it, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
Hey!
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki? I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Tell us what?
I
She
met up
did
with
it.
Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
God. What?
Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's
Oh god, that's a
true,
new pixel.
then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? It's true. We don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now of all times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? Class trial intermission. Gee, bus. What a way to go!